Hey guys, it's Cassandra here with postonCamera.com, and as a creative producer who works with a lot of television hosts, I get the question all the time, what is the best way to do an interview with your phone or just, make it look professional? What's the easiest, most simplest, most efficient, most cost-efficient way to do that? Well, today I'm going to give you some of my tips on what you should do because in my opinion, sound is key. A video like this is so that you can be educated. It's okay if it's not mic'd, in my opinion. But the main thing is that when you do go and interview, say, a celebrity or, you want it to look professional, that sound quality is going to make all the difference in the world, especially if you're in a noisy area. Having a mic and being able to plug it in directly to your phone is so important. So I'm going to go over the equipment. I have it written up here. And the first thing I have on there is a microphone with an XLR cable. Now, you can go, really expensive on these. You can go really cheap. Guitar Center has some available options for about $20. Now, it's not going to sound as good as, say, the Sennheiser, but at least you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. So I would go down, grab your microphone, make sure you have an XLR cable. And for this reason, this is for the next thing. In fact, the second on the list is this little iRig. It's a little recorder. Now this works as a little sound. It's almost like like a sound mixer that they use when you see like a DJ or someone that's, they have the sound mixer and they're making sure that everything sounds great. That's this guy. So this is specifically for people with iPhones. There is an iRig that has capacity to plug into other types of phones, but my biggest challenge was figuring out how to plug in into an iPhone because that's what I have. And, it's not the typical old school little plug-in. It's an iPhone plug-in. So make sure that, this is for iPhone users. And so if you are, if you do have a different type of phone, make sure that you get the right type of iRig for your specific phone. So what's going to happen is there's an XLR input right here. I don't know if you can see what that looks like, but that's where the XLR cable comes in. Now, typically, if you were going to plug this into a camera and it was a wireless, you wouldn't need to worry about this. But having an XLR cable is really good for a couple of reasons. One, it's, you're never going to get the interference that you're going to get if you are wireless. But two, you can't really go wireless at this point, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in my experience, I haven't been able to, plug in just to a regular iPhone in terms of like having a wireless mic. It just doesn't work like that. So an XLR cable looks like this. There's 3 little prongs like that. It's very standard. XLR cables are really, they're pretty affordable and they're very reliable. So you have the one side that plugs in the XLR cable and that goes into the mic. And then you have the other side that has this little thing and that goes into your phone. So once you plug that into your phone, you're going to want to make sure you have an app. It's the iRig app, and I'll tell you specifically, iRig Recorder. Now, this is where you're going to want to make sure that you have old school headphones. And that's also on my list of things. Now, when I say old school headphones, I mean something that has like a little, 1/4-inch plug-in as opposed to, your iPhone, because your iPhone is going to be plugged in to this little recorder. And so it's just a regular little thing that plugs into there. And as you can see, once it's plugged into the phone, that's all it needs. It doesn't need any extra batteries or anything like that. The phone actually powers this little sound box. And so you're going to want to check it and test it before you do anything. So I'm on the app right now. As you can see, I'm just gonna like grab out just so you can see what it looks like. So the app looks like this. I downloaded it. I've done a lot of recordings and stuff, but basically, let me try to make that more clear. You go to this little icon right here, which is where you actually will be recording it, because you're going to be recording through the phone itself. So as you can see, you have some levels here. In fact, now I'm really set up and it sounds really good, right? Because you can see that the levels aren't popping. Now, you don't want it to be in the red, but you also don't want it to be too far down. So where I'm seeing it right now looks great because it's just like popping into a little bit of yellow. And when I record myself, let's just do an example. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I'm here in the room and we're doing a little live on camera thing right now for the best way to interview on the iPhone. Okay, so I'm gonna stop that. And now I have my first recording. So where do I go from there? It's funny because I could hear myself in the microphone, but you can't hear that. So then from here, you'll go back. You just like click back, and then the recording is actually showing up right now, and it's highlighted in gray. And so what you're going to do is right above that, there's a little export, and you're going to export video to WAV audio. I always use WAV just in case I want to record, edit it later. It's just easier files to use, especially if you're on Premiere Pro like I am. So I'm exporting it, and then I'm going to say open in, and then I'm going to put save video. So now that video is saved onto where my camera is. So it's really easy. I'm able to go in, if I was, say, on a red carpet, celebrities coming up, make sure that, you press record, do the interview. If you have a selfie stick, you can do it like that. If you have somebody else to do it, you can do it that way. But then as soon as it's done, just remember, think of it as content-wise as going live on camera, so that you don't have to go back and edit it. Even if you do have an editing system in your phone, just think of it as being live on camera, because it's always going to just be easier. So if you know that you're going to post on Instagram or an Instagram story, and you're, say that you have a camera person doing something that's going to be edited, but you want to tease it, then you can do it like this. You can plug your phone in, hey guys, we're going to be talking to Tom Cruise, stay tuned, blah, blah, blah. Or make sure you turn into hostoncamera.com or wherever your platform is. And then you can also go the extra step and grab yourself a mic cube. Of course, if you have a logo, this is one of my clients that I work with, the Walking with Anthony Foundation, who does really great work for spinal cord injury awareness. So I actually had to make this kind of on the cuff, because I do have another lady who does them really well. However, if you have to do it yourself, you can easily find these on Amazon. Just search mic cube and then go down to your local printer, and voila, it's so easy. And it makes it look really professional. You'll see, I'm going to post this other video that I actually took. You'll see the difference in the way that it sounds, because, obviously talking to you like this, I could plug a microphone in right now, but the whole point of the video is to do it on the iPhone so that you can be mobile and, get your video there. So, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. You can always contact me through hostoncamera.com, and my production company is CMarie Productions, so you can also contact me through there. But I hope this video helps you. I'm also going to put this link into, you can actually grab all of these things. At one time, I would actually try to make it available for everybody, just to make it easier, but you can grab all of this stuff for about $150. So very cool. Let me know your thoughts and what you thought of this video. Thanks.